Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 changes I'm making when it comes to my personal style that will allow me to spend less and to feel better. And the reason I'm putting this video out here is because I think about how the world puts all this pressure on us when it comes to how we look, what we have, comparing ourselves to other people, and feeling like we always have to have the next thing. And it's become such a big part of our culture, whether that's through social media or even sometimes the way that we feel within ourselves. And it can be really overwhelming. So that's why I want to share what I'm changing. And I hope that at the end of this video, you'll understand that the biggest transformation that we can make really starts in our mind. And when we stop conforming to these messages that the world keeps sending us, we can stop falling into these old patterns, and hopefully that pressure will be alleviated. So if you're new here, I'm Brenda, I'm over 50, and this channel is all about helping you step outside your style box and to enjoy getting dressed. So I'm going to get right into the 5 changes that I'm making. Number 1, I'm going to hold off on buying until I know what it is that I already own and what I'm wearing. If you're like me, you've probably run into this more times than you care to admit, where you find something and you're like, oh wow, I forgot I had that. By holding off on buying, that helps me to rediscover pieces that I may have forgotten that I had. It also gives me a chance to just take some time and work with what I've got. You may have heard of the 20-80 rule, where most people wear 20% of the clothing that they have and the other 80 is just sitting. So what about looking into the other 80% and seeing, are there pieces that I really would like to wear that fit my lifestyle and I can make use of those? Or maybe through that discovery, I realize these pieces don't work for me and it gives me an opportunity to let them go. And when it comes to letting go, sometimes we have a fear that, well, what if I want to wear this at a later time, but I've given it away, or I spent so much money on this, or someone gave it to me. And so the way that I deal with that is I shift my thinking away from that feeling of loss into what it is that I'm going to gain. I'm going to gain space. I'm going to gain space in my physical closet. I'm going to gain space in my mind, because clothes take work and they take maintenance and they take time and they take money. So by letting go of pieces that aren't serving me, I'm freeing up that space in my mind. And I'm also freeing up my money, because if I'm bringing in less, if I have fewer clothes, that means that's less for me to maintain. I'm freeing myself up in many ways, and I'm also allowing myself to be more creative with the pieces that I do have. Change number 2 is I'm repeating outfits without apologizing. Sometimes we need to give ourselves permission to do things. So it is perfectly okay to repeat your outfits. And I know sometimes people say, well, tweak something, change an accessory, and certainly you can do that. But if I like an outfit head to toe, I'm going to wear it head to toe again and again and again. It's like your favorite record. How many times do you play a record that you really love? Well, that's the same approach that I'm going to have with the pieces in my closet. If I love it, I'm going to wear it. This is one of my favorite pieces. It's one of my go-tos. You've probably seen it before multiple times, and you're going to see it again. I know you've seen this collar before. You know how much I love these. If you have been with me for more than a minute, you know how much I love these collars. And you're going to see them over and over and over again. Because the bottom line is, no one should be tracking our outfits. And if they are, that's not our problem. And there are some benefits to repeating our outfits. It builds consistency. We get used to going through the process of getting dressed. And it also helps us to build our own signature style, because those pieces that we like to wear and we repeatedly wear, they become a part of our style. And while we're holding off on shopping and developing our personal style, that will help us identify gaps in our wardrobes that we may need to fill, or it'll make it easier for us to recognize, no, I already have 5 of these pieces and I don't need to buy this 6th piece that I'm seeing on my feed. Number 3, I'm going to be styling my favorite pieces more. Those pieces that I love, that are my go-tos, I'm going to be incorporating those into more looks. I'm already starting ahead if I know that this piece works for me, I feel confident in it, and I enjoy wearing it. Then it gives me an opportunity to operate from this piece and then get creative with some of the other pieces in my wardrobe. So if I have a favorite pair of jeans, there are multiple ways that I can wear that. So I can pull different pieces from my wardrobe and pair them up with my favorite pair of jeans, and then I'm maximizing my options. Number 4 is I'm letting go of the pressure to be perfect. So I have a couple of examples. I will start with my hair. I've been growing out my hair, not coloring it, since September. But before I finally took the leap, I had thought about it for a really, really, really long time. I was thinking, how am I gonna look? I don't wanna look dusty. Am I going to look old? How are people going to treat me? And I finally just had to have a talk with myself, and I had to say, Brenda, get it together. The thing about style is that it's really an outward expression of who you are inwardly. So if you're a nice person, a fun person that people like to be around, it's not going to matter what your hair color looks like. And on the opposite end, you can have a fabulous outfit and you can have amazing style, but it doesn't matter if people hate to see you coming. So I was able to let go of that pressure of how am I going to look and how are people going to act. All I have to do is continue to be me. I still have style. I still love to get dressed. The only change is that my hair will be different, and it allows me to see who I am becoming. And it gives me an opportunity to be more creative now that my hair color is different. My approach to style and the things that I wear now are different as well. The second example I had was around my skin. I am no longer chasing this poreless skin look. I have pores. That's just the way it goes. And I was finally okay with that for me. And so if you see my pores, yep, they're there. It's skin and I have it. And I think all of us would do well to give ourselves a break, whether it's our pores or our hair, our size, our shape, whatever it is. We should give ourselves a break. It's perfectly fine to be where we are now. And if there are things we want to do to make improvements, if we want to change the way that we eat, we want to work out more, all that's great. But we need to sometimes give ourselves a break and not try to measure up to this idea of perfection. The real trip is who gets to say who is perfect and who's not anyway? Who gets to measure that? We do. And number 5 is I'm unfollowing accounts that trigger overconsumption or comparison. I'm really taking curating my feeds seriously for a couple of reasons. There are people that I follow and I like their style. That's what initially drew me to them, is their style was either similar to mine or inspirational. And there was a woman that in my age bracket, over 50, she does affordable pieces and style is top notch. But what I realized over time is that every single day she's in multiple stores and she's like, oh, I bought this, I bought that, oh, you should get this is available here. And I'm not against letting people know or offering things to people. I do that also. But if every time I see you, it's about a link, then I have to back away. And that's because I like a lot of the stuff that they're showing. But I know for me, I need to step away. Otherwise, I'm going to be clicking and buying stuff. And that's not what I want to do. So it's not good for me to see that constantly in my feed. So I just have to unfollow them. Also an account here on YouTube that I was following. And this woman gets huge numbers of views on her videos. And sometimes it would make me think, are these the type of videos that I need to do more of so that, you know, I'll grow here on the channel? I went back and looked at her history of videos, and over a 3-week period, she actually did 5 haul videos. In 21 days, 5 hauls. And I'm like, no, I don't, that's definitely not for me. I don't need to see a haul video every 4 days. That's just too much for me. No, thank you. So I had to unfollow them as well. And to me, it's sort of like when you are trying to get fit or eat healthy, you want to watch what it is that you eat. But to me, what you eat is not just food. It's also what you look at. It's also what you listen to. And so if it's something that is going to make me feel a certain kind of way that's negative, then I need to separate myself from it. Nothing against them. Those people, what they do is great, and I'm sure it's providing information and, you know, a service to people and a help to people. But for me, I don't need it around me. So I just have to be really diligent about weeding out things that just don't work for me in a positive way. The world is going to say, you need to buy this, you need to buy that, you need to buy the other. You need to have this to be cool and in style and all of that kind of stuff. And it's really not about what we buy. And I went to an estate sale this past weekend, and this woman had a lot of, she had a lot of stuff. Her house was full of pieces that she had accumulated over time. You literally had to walk through a little path to get through the house. There were bins in hallways and on top of furniture, and there were even pieces underneath a table on the floor. And that's fine, but what I thought about was she left every single piece here. Everything that she had accumulated, she had to leave it. And that's not a criticism, but what the message was for me is that style should support my life, but it shouldn't control my life. And again, I'm not talking about her. I didn't know that lady. But for me, that's the message that I got, that you can accumulate all these things. You can leave it all. So I use that to kind of keep myself in balance. So that is what I have for you for this video. I hope that it was helpful. Let me know in the comments which one of these changes do you think would have the biggest impact on how you dress. As always, I would appreciate it if you would consider becoming a part of the community by subscribing and signing up for notifications. If you got something out of this video, please like, comment, save, and share so that it'll get pushed out to more people. You can always join me across all social media platforms, always at The Chic City Girl. And with that, I'm going to say thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next video.